Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Zero Dawn, where last episode, after finding Cauldron Zeta's core and defeating the Thunderjaw within, we overrode it to gain more machine override options before continuing the rest of the way to Maker's End, picking up some equipment dropped by the unknown caller on the road. There we fought through the cultists controlling the ruins to investigate the explosions that had been going off, finding a Deathbringer under the control of the Eclipse that we managed to destroy, as we now find a way inside the tower. But this is the light version.
Tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. Please step inside.
That feeling of acceptance on her face, right?
Dr. Sobeck, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Faro. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Let's find out. Whoa! Ow! Oh, there was a ladder. I probably should check for that. Yep. Could scan it. There we go.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look. If you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Very quick on the uptake is Aloy. Or again, just think about the alien nature of a lot of concepts, I guess. So let's find ourselves some answers, shall we? Answers we can find if we can find things to tell us. But it doesn't look like there's any things in here to scam. A bit of wood in here, though.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
A reception log. July 7th, 2064, at 9:54 a.m., the Field Commandant Deng of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments will be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot Line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m., Xander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot Line. Per instructions, we'll use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Call security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled, actually more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Deng had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line of sales. This can't happen again. I don't want to miss anything here, so slow times.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Some reading, you say? Loads of it, you say? Sure. Bio, Elisabet Sobeck. Elisabet Sobeck, born March 11, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed a PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAST to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAST, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 24th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, FAST, the largest corporation of all time, world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAST. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguarded bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAST opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAST has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Because, of course, money speaks. Faro Automated Solutions, FAST, is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAST is ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and RecCorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales. I like the "at" on it, to be honest. Lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elisabet Sobeck, catapulted FAST to the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the world, worldwide approval ratings of FAST exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAST as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAST controls 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobile HAL Global, by 321%. Definition: corporation. An association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders through the sale or distribution of stock who profit from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or properties as holdings. Let's keep looking for more information. Well, we are going to learn a lot. There's something.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
I don't dare move on during a sequence like that, even though you can walk and hear it, just in case Aloy wants to speak about something as she moves on.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
Not even old death. I get it.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Good, but we've got something else here. A complaint. To reception, subject RE complaint. From J. Friedkin. Hey reception, if that is your real name. Yeah, you. Want to know who scheduled the Indo-Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain, because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting, and what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other. They will try to fight each other with what? That's right again! Combat machines! Which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Friedkin, to you. I mean, business. Business! Just without the ethics. Any morals. Okay, thanks, cheers. I needed that. Yeah.
Looks like I can climb here.
Just to keep me on my toes, right? See, that's the thing I'm talking about with one of the Snapmores earlier being real. Game developers love this stuff. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
And a holographic projector device embedded in a molded plastic pedal.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
Wait, what? Where am I now? Oh. Yeah, I've already read that one. Haven't I? Am I back down here? Where am I? Yeah, I'm back down here again. How dare you make me fool? Okay, so I can get back up via that ladder. Where do I go from there? Oh. Gotta go my own way. Ideally, I want to go that way? Yes. Oh, what the hell? Why are we styling and profiling with the parkour now?
Made it.
We did an unnecessary rotation, I feel. Okay, several holo projectors all around.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Does each of these do the same thing?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Yes.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
I liked one term in that. Less lethal. Quell your riots. Less lethally. But still quite lethally. But less lethally. Not non-lethal. Less lethal. It's a terminology you don't hear because it's a terminology that's just absolutely insane. Something going on with that platform then. Here's one here. Spiritual Summit. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAST in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we're spare no expense. Thanks, Ted. It's a campus log. Makes it look like I'm missing some, maybe. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. Automated log note. Full lockdown has been initiated. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAST employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for Identiscan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for Identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority. Additional entries are corrupted.
So people were angry at Faro, the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
I hope these potions haven't gone off. They're best before day on them. I care about that kind of stuff, you know. They don't make potions like they used to. Alright, so we've been in that big chamber. That's where we're supposed to go. We came from here? Yes.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Slowly, slowly. Just wondering if there's any place by me there.
Gonna be a long way up. frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobeck. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Off we go then. I'd be worried that these things are gonna fall off, you know? Oh. More than one route, it seems. Oh, so up is the right way to go. Which is interesting. But I thought there might be a way to go up over here too. So which way do I go first with the intention of going the wrong way?
Can't let myself stiffen up.
I really thought I was missing then. I went up there? I guess all roads lead to Rome? Regarding the rumors. That's not what I wanted. I want to play.
This began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
It's a thing, isn't it? What are weapons made for? Now I'm wondering where the other path led to. Because this leads to the outside over here. I said I'm not so sure it's as safe to go back this way, you know? Well, actually, it looks like I can just fall. Let's find out if it's what? If it truly is, all roads lead to the same destination in this case. That leads us to drop here. That's there! Okay. I just literally came out above myself, didn't I? That's there. I'll skip that handhold, I think. I think I could just land down here. There's even some stuff for those willing to backtrack a little bit. No more logs on the way. Why did you jump for that one? Why did you jump? I feel like Why? There was a log where? How do I get back down again? Oh no. Can I actually get back to where I was if I miss the log? This is a bit of an issue right now, isn't it? I jumped like at the exact point where I said... Oh, no logs. I don't know if I can get back down now. We'll have to have a look-see. Where did I jump from? I don't think I can make it back. I can see it. But I can't scan it. I don't know if I can just jump away from it. There's not a grab bit there. Maybe I can scan it through the floor. That's the best chance I have. I know it's directly underneath me. We saw it then for a second. It's there! It's right there, isn't it? That's supply crate. It's somewhere. Ha! I can't get it though. That's Fastboard 7 Horus. It's a hollow. Those way further down? Maybe I can't scan it from below me. It's right there. I can see it. Yeah! All hands on deck. Got it in the end. From Gordon Nakata to Gina Zierman. All hands on deck. Gina, ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? I read I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us, now that a Stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor-related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation-states, and NGOs. That's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakata, Associate General Counsel, FAS. That was after I was looking around for one too. Well, I found it. I'll take it. And then there was a little hole in the ground. What a noise. What a noise. That was a good fall, yes. I was quite impressed with how splat I went. In such a beautiful fashion. Why was there a hole in the floor there? Ah, they've even got a hand grip, so if someone tears around the corner, they most likely would grab it, but somehow I didn't. That's kind of annoying. Just a bit.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
You don't think that hole's there on purpose? I do. I very much do. Okay, there's still a lot of climbing to be done here. But at some point in time, we have to end the episode and end the session. So I think this is probably as good a time as any, as we're halfway up, or somewhere near up, heading to Ted Faro's office. I'll have to re-engage the climb to get up there. But unfortunately, our climb came at an unfortunate time. So we will continue on the story getting, because I think this segment is actually brilliant. Personally, because we have so much action, so much fighting, so much this and so much that, that just to get a story dump like this, where nothing's going, you're taking in the atmosphere, reading all these logs and trying to piece things together bit by bit, is pretty cool. Nice fog, so we can't see a thing, that's for sure, but I can fast travel out, I'm pretty sure, and come back if I need to. We're 2 floors away from the top floor, in fact, so we haven't got that much more of a climb to go to make it all the way. Interestingly, can I even get out of here? I have to go on floor 0 to be able to fast travel back on up, but I can fast travel out and reclimb. And most importantly, I can check if there is anything I've missed here, there, or anywhere else, if you know what I mean. I can't fast travel at this time. I can't fast travel at this time. But we will get back to it next time on Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm sure. All the way up to the top of Maker's End. I'll see you then for more. Bye-bye.